Meanwhile, back in October.
I can't get you out of my mind. It's like I feel it for the first time. Been thinking about you all night. I've been searching for this all my life.
Hey guys, welcome to Katakolo, and we're going to be on our way to Olympia. We are now in Greece. Hey, good morning. I'm like, I lost Jay. Hey guys, look it. We came out of the port. See, we're parked right there. And we just walked out the port. And we walked over here to this place right here. Katakolo to Olympia bus. It's €15 per person. So it's cheaper than what the cruise ships charge. And it's cheaper than what the taxis that are going to be right outside the port are going to charge. So again, it's right here. This is how close it is. Real close. So this is a really cute little town right outside of the port. Like there's some stores with some very unique things. Yeah, so there's some stores with some really unique things that you can explore either before or after going to Olympia. It's heavy, right?
Yeah.
So this is the Olympic torch in 1996 Olympic Games. You said in Atlanta? Atlanta, Georgia. And Muhammad Ali carried this. And you ran in the Olympic? You was in
No, I didn't participate in the Olympic Games. I just enjoyed the Olympic torch.
Okay.
20 miles from here, they always light the Olympic flame for the Olympic Games. From my town, Olympia, it's living the Olympic torch, the Olympic flame, like that, look.
Yeah.
You see over there, there is a magnifying mirror. 11 o'clock in the morning, the sun shines there. She put the Olympic torch, there is like matches on the top of the torch, and the fire is coming up.
Yeah. Nice.
And look, that's me here.
Oh, okay.
Here, look. That's the ceremony.
You wrote on it.
I give it to you present.
Oh, thank you.
Well, a present for you.
Thank you.
Now, this is rose gold, 195. That's the famous Greek design. That's mean eternity, long life, and happiness.
Ooh.
Which one do you like of these 7? I give you better deal. Which one do you like?
You said this one was 50?
Okay, I give it to you 40.
40?
Really, it's a
But
deal.
is it big? Let me...
Yeah.
Because my wrist is small. Oh no, not that small.
This is price because you are the first one. You coming in today. You are the first one. That's why I give it to you 40. This is the end of the season. The end of the season. That's the famous Greek design. That's mean eternity, long life, and happiness. You wear this back home. They will stop you at the malls, at the restaurant, and say, "Excuse me, where did you get it?" Because it's not common back home.
Well, y'all. So they got us for this bracelet.
It's nice. It matches her ring.
We didn't ask, is it gold? Is it silver? Is it plastic? We don't know. I guess I'll know when it starts turning.
Yeah. Looks like it's in turn.
Yeah. But it's only because we had to hurry to get to this bus. And I wanted to
Be nice.
be nice. Yeah. So. And then another guy stopped him to try to tell us a story, but I was like, we gotta go catch our bus.
Yeah.
And it was like, he said something about Obama came, but he only had $20 in American money.
No, he only had American money. And he wanted to purchase
Was $20,
Yeah.
but he only had American money. And then the guys wouldn't take it, and the other guy was like, I'll take it.
and give him $20.
Yeah, but it's like, why is Obama walking around in Greece with no money at Katakolo, at the port of Katakolo? Okay, no, but I kept walking because I was like, we gotta catch this bus. All right, so guys, so we're doing this virtual reality tour. Let me show you. and I paid like about it was about $25. So really what it is you rent these glasses. So it's $25 to rent the glasses. Yeah, which is it's really cool glasses and everything. But the thing about it is, I thought that we were going with a whole tour guide. Yeah, that's what I thought. But no, you just come here and practically get your glasses, and then you walk around on your own, which is actually pretty cool.
They just need some form of ID.
Oh yeah, I had to leave my passport.
Yeah, we should run our driver's license.
I know. Yeah, so that's the thing. Yeah, if you have
just one passport,
a driver's license or whatever, so we definitely do got to make sure we go back to get it and everything. So yeah, so it's not bad because at this way you're at your own pace. You can walk on your own, and yeah, that's what it is. But look at the little... Okay. Look, this is the town of Olympia. So as you can see, we're here in October. And it looks like very slow, the season. So it's as if we're like the only ship in town. Guys, there's like a small tour group ahead of us. But like I said, coming here in the autumn is actually pretty nice because the weather is so beautiful. It's not hot. It's not cold. And as you see, the crowds are very minimum. So you don't feel like you're fighting for space or being crowded. So this is pretty awesome. And we're kind of following this tour guide right now because I think, obviously, this is going to be the way to the village, to the archaeological site. The ruins, that is. This will be the way to the ruins. Welcome to the archaeological site of Olympia, one of the most important religious centers of antiquity. Its power and influence was felt throughout all the Greek world. In this place, Zeus, father of the Olympian gods, was worshipped. In splendid athletic contests, the Olympic Games were celebrated. In the cella of the Temple of Zeus was placed the enthroned gold and ivory made cult statue of the god, one of the 7 wonders of antiquity. Here too, nowadays, the ceremony of lighting the flame for the modern Olympic Games is held. The gymnasium, the palæstra, Greek baths, work of Phidias, early Christian basilica, the crypt, the octagon. So, back in the day, Greece wasn't Greece. It was a collection of a bunch of city-states, such as Athens, Corinth, and Sparta, who really could not get along. As an attempt for unity, even for a short period of time, a friendly competition of sorts was started where the best athletes came to Olympia, lived and trained together for a few weeks prior to the actual competition. Then the best of the best competed. Not only was this an attempt to create some sort of brotherhood amongst the neighboring areas, but also a message to possible invaders, such as the Romans and the Persians, and which is also modern-day Iran, that we have some warriors amongst us, so tread lightly. All right, yeah. They are nude. Too bad y'all can't see what I'm seeing. They are practicing all the way with no clothes on. They throwing spears, they throwing discs, they doing sit-ups and push-ups. I don't see nothing dangling. Jay done left me. I was still trying to see if I was going to get a glimpse of anything. Y'all, so the name gymnasium actually came from the Greek, and it was I don't know, it came from a Greek word that I can't pronounce, but it's just amazing how that is a name that we still use, like in, you know, high schools and schools and everything. You go to the gym, you go to the gymnasium. Later in time, it also came to mean a place where you gathered and had philosophical discussions. So that's pretty interesting, because now it's like I want to be at something called the gymnasium. But this right here is where the gymnasium was. Jay ain't got no time for me. He be leaving. Babe, I was still back there getting my gym on. Wow. We're going to see Palestra. This, let me tell you, this virtual thing is pretty cool because it has a GPS system in it and it's tracking where we are. So as we have this thing in our ear, it's telling us where we are, where we're going, which way to go. Yeah, so it's pretty cool. It got like little birds chirping.
Oh, we somewhere different now.
What do you see?
See some more nigga guys.
Oh.
They look like they have. These are more built though.
Oh, these guys are more built?
Yeah.
Okay. Wow.
But
I
they
gotta
look like
see.
they have vaginas.
Olympia was divided into two parts. A non-sacred part, this is where the Olympic Village is and where the athletes lived and trained. And the sacred part, this is where you will find the temples, such as the Temple of Zeus and Hera. Outside of the Temple of Hera is where the Olympic flame burns until it is time for it to leave for the next Olympic site. So in here was the statue of Zeus.
And you're gonna see it's gonna say info.
Amphidius was one of the amazing Greek sculptors who did it. And the statue of Zeus was actually considered one of the ancient wonders of the world. And this is where it used to be. So the statue was wooden and it was covered with gold and ivory. When he finished working on the statue here, he disassembled everything and then moved it to the temple of Zeus and then reassembled it. Oh, it must be over there. I see.
We back on the map.
We back on the map, boo?
Yeah, but we're going. We gotta go this way.
No, we don't. Oh, I hear the thing beat. So from this tree, they will create those crowns that you would see. Those, the leaves made from the olive leaves. And they would create the crown that they would wear over their heads. You seen it create? Yeah.
This is the actual tree.
And this is where, this is the Temple of Zeus. This is the largest temple here. It took 12 years to build this. Ooh. It's like you see all the Greek people. So the statue of Nike was up here. On top of like a lookout. I don't even know what the name of it is. But the statue of Nike is up here. Oh gosh. Let me repeat the information. So goddess Nike is the goddess of victory. This is where we went up. This was a whole statue with a balcony at top with the goddess Nike at the top of it. Y'all, I am a fan of these virtual reality glasses. I say that if you ever go someplace and you see this tour, a tour that features these, it is so worth it, especially when you're amongst the ancient ruins. Because not only do you get to see how it looked in its glory, but you also get to hear some stories and the tidbits and little things about it, which I think is faster than what a tour guide would say. Plus, it's more comprehensible. Like, you can understand it better. So women could not compete in the games, in the Olympic Games, but there was a woman who won the chariot race, Kaniska. Ooh, almost like Kanisha. And the reason why she won is because she found a loophole in the rules that said the trainer of the horses could compete. So she decided to train her horses to win And they did. And this was a reminder that you can always reach your goals. Sometimes you just have to think outside of the box. So this is the crypt where the athletes will come through this tunnel, and then they can hear all the cheers of the spectator cheering them on as they came through the crypt. The stadium, spectators sat in the grass, picnic style. Here, take a walk, run, and imagine yourself as a competitor in the games. Because after all, much of these excursions are all about imagination combined with the stories you pick up along the way. Welcome to Olympia. So this is the Temple of Hera. And so in ancient times, this was the only temple that was dedicated to women in the Hera Games, which is where women competed. And the winner of the games, they got to put their picture on the column. So in some of the columns you see rectangular cutouts, and that's where their pictures would be. The Olympic Stadium.
There was no women allowed, I believe, pregnant or something, or no women at all allowed into the Olympic Stadium. So there was this one lady, she dressed like a man, and she was a coach of her son that actually won the Olympics. So she got so excited that her clothes came off. But they didn't punish her because punishment was death. But they didn't punish her because her kids was like very well known as winners in the Olympics. So from there, they came out with a rule that everybody has to come in there naked.
The other good thing about these virtual glasses is you actually don't have to walk back to a site if you miss something. When you look into the glasses, if you look down at the ground, there's a map, and you can actually point your arrow, your indicator dot on the place you want to go on the map, and boom, you're there. And you don't even have to move your feet. So technically, you can find a beautiful place in the shade, and you can take the whole tour sitting down. Oh, they're so nice here, y'all. While we was walking back, we tried calling because he said we can call and he'll meet us. But when I called him with the voicemail, so we was just walking back anyway. And then he came with his car. He was like, "Oh, I found you." So that was cool. And then we seen the bus, and then the bus let us on. So the bus is on its way to go pick us up right now. Perfect timing. So taking the bus to Olympia was actually a great idea. The only thing to be mindful of is you are on a time limit.
Crunch time limit.
It was 2.5 hours. Even when we looked at private taxis who were going to charge us triple the amount to get there, it was still going to only be 2 hours. I think they were going to drive us out there, wait for 2 hours, and then drive us back.
Actually less than the bus.
Yes. So that's the only thing. And honestly, we had so much fun with those virtual reality glasses.
Yes, it was like more like it was fun. It was understanding visual. It had audio. It was perfect.
But we needed more time.
Yeah.
We didn't have enough time. So we did not make it to the museums, even though that they came with our ticket, our entry ticket. But we ran out of time because we played with the virtual reality glasses so long. But that was definitely worth it.
Yeah, so, yep.
My research, honey and olive oil were some of the things that you can get from Greece. Look at these honeybees. Jay was...
How you know they're honeybees?
Because there's a honey hive. These are honeybees, right? Honey. What other bees would they be?
The honey. And if you're lucky, maybe you can find the queen.
Wow, look at the honey. Olybee. We're going to go taste some honey.
Enjoy your holidays. Have a nice day. So,
Which one is the time?
time is this one. You can pick as much.
I can't get you out of my mind. It's like I feel it for the first time. Been thinking about you all night. I've been searching for this all my life. You're just my type. I've been looking for